Hello everyone, my name is Cameron Hurwitz and today I'm going to be giving you a speech on bowling. When you go to the bowling center on a Saturday night looking to have some fun with your buddies, have you ever wondered how that one person is able to throw the ball, get it to curve, and then get strike after strike? Well, believe it or not, I am kind of that guy and I have been an avid bowler for most of my life. As a matter of fact, I've traveled almost the entire country competing in national tournaments and even look to continue my bowling career at Wichita State University starting this coming fall. The sport of bowling is a world of science and technology and requires a very strong and specific understanding of not only the different types of bowling balls, but the oil that is applied to the lane, as well as the different types of techniques that can be utilized by the player in order to help them curve the ball. First, I will share with you what a bowling ball is made of and what it is exactly about it that makes it curve the way that it does. Unlike the plastic bowling balls that you use when you go bowling for fun, performance bowling balls are made out of a material called reactive resin. According to Bowling Balls, an in-depth overview, reactive resin creates much more friction with the lane surface than a standard plastic bowling ball. What this means is the cover stock, or that reactive resin material, digs into the lane surface, helps it change direction, and gives the player the curve that they desire. In addition to that outer layer or cover stock that I was just describing, within the bowling ball is what is called a weight block, says Bowling Balls in-depth overview. Here's a visual aid of what a weight block looks like as it came directly out of one of my old bowling balls. As you could probably imagine, yes, bowling ball weight blocks do come in a variety of different shapes and sizes which can yield different types of curves for the player. Bowling Balls, an in-depth overview, also describes that the pro shop operator, or the person that drills the holes into the bowling ball, can do so in a particular manner or layout in order to give the player a ball reaction that is best fit for their game and the oil pattern that is on the lane. Now that you know a little bit more about the bowling ball dynamics, I will go a little bit more in depth about what an oil pattern is and why it makes it more difficult for the player to navigate their ball into the pocket. As the USBC, which is the national governing body of bowling, says, oil was originally introduced into the game as a way to protect the lane surface from the ball. It's hard to think about, but if you can imagine it, the bowling ball is very abrasive, and as it spins and slides down the lane, it can put many microscopic scratches into the lane surface, which no one wants. The oil is applied in a very particular fashion called an oil pattern, which can dictate just how hard it is for the bowler to navigate their ball into the pocket and get a strike. This can be utilized by tournament operators, bowling centers, or even the professional bowling tour in order to regulate the scores of the bowling game. Now you might be wondering how that oil is placed onto the lane. Well, believe it or not, a very large machine called an oiler is sent out onto the lane by the lane maintenance crew at the bowling center. All they have to do is program in what pattern they want, and it does it all by itself. Finally, in addition to the different bowling balls and oil patterns, the player themselves have the ultimate ability to control just how much the bowling ball is going to curve as it travels down the lane. According to Chad McLean, who is the technical director at Storm Bowling, the leading manufacturer of bowling balls, RPM is measured in revolutions per minute and is a critical measurement for all bowlers. Furthermore, he says that the direction of spin of your bowling ball can be measured by axis rotation and axis tilt, and is a critical measurement for the bowler, but also the pro shop operator, as they have a better understanding of how you bowl and can give you a layout or those holes drilled in a particular manner in order to be best fit for your game and the oil pattern. As McLean discusses in his article, the way in which the bowler rotates the ball is the most critical factor in all of bowling. You can see there's many factors in curving the bowling ball, but this is the most important one. Now that you know the three main factors that contribute to bowling ball technology and science, I'll leave you with this. Bowling balls are manufactured with many different types of cover stocks and weight blocks. The oil patterns can vary vastly to different lengths, different volumes, etc. And the player has the ultimate ability to control the hook of the bowling ball. Now, next time you go to the bowling center, make sure you take a look at all those random bowling balls on the pro shop shelves, take a look at the oil on the lane, and even try curving the ball yourself because it's a lot of fun. Thanks.